Aries horoscope. First half of October 2025, a fiery start to October. Hello, dear Aries. Welcome to your detailed forecast for the first half of October 2025. As always, when we talk about Aries, we're talking about a sign of fire, bold, direct, and unafraid of challenges. You thrive on momentum and forward movement. This October, however, the stars have arranged a particularly dynamic stage for you. We have Jupiter, the great planet of expansion, moving into exaltation in your house of family, property, and deep foundations. Venus, your financial planet, moves into the house of obstacles. And Mars, your ruling planet, is weaving threads of both opportunity and exhaustion. This is not a quiet month, Aries. Instead, it's a mix of progress, household matters, unexpected financial twists, and emotional highs and lows. If you can navigate with awareness, this half month can become a powerful time of laying long-term foundations. Let's break this down, step by step. 1. Jupiter's exaltation in the house of family, assets, and foundations. The most important event for Aries in early October is Jupiter, the planet of growth, luck, and wisdom, entering exaltation in your family and property sector. This is not a subtle influence. When Jupiter is exalted, it's like a spotlight shining on the areas it governs. For you, that's family dynamics, real estate, vehicles, and the sense of belonging in your home environment. Family progress. Expect progress in your household. Perhaps your children win awards, your siblings graduate, or a relative achieves a breakthrough. You might feel proud of your family in ways that inspire you. Imagine your child coming home with a scholarship letter, or your sibling launching a successful business. Those events reflect Jupiter's gifts. Home and vehicles as assets. This is also a time when your house or car isn't just a place to live or a mode of transportation. It becomes part of your livelihood. Some Aries might convert a part of their home into a small business, like opening a studio, a cafe corner, or running online sales from a spare room. Others may use their car for ride-sharing, delivery services, or client visits. Interest in property and vehicles. Your attention may naturally shift toward real estate or automotive matters. Maybe you're inspired to buy land, sell a property, or explore investment in condos. Or perhaps you're researching vehicles, whether it's upgrading your car or exploring cars as an investment. Education and knowledge. For Aries involved in education, research, or training, this is a period of rapid advancement. Jupiter expands learning, so you may be invited to teach, to publish, or to guide others. Imagine an Aries professor suddenly asked to lead a seminar, or an Aries parent deciding to pursue a master's degree. That's Jupiter at work. Reconnecting with family. If you live far away from relatives, there may be trips or online connections that bring you closer again. You might suddenly feel a pull to visit your parents, or you find yourself on long phone calls with cousins you haven't spoken to in years. Jupiter here is like a gardener planting seeds in your home soil, seeds that will grow into long-lasting roots. 2. The double face of Jupiter, blessings with burdens, but Jupiter is not just about gifts. It also rules your house of endings, trials, and hidden expenses. As it moves into the house of family, it carries both light and shadow. Household expenses. Along with progress comes higher spending. You might have to invest in property renovations, repair your vehicle, or pay for family needs. Think of repainting the house, replacing appliances, or covering a child's tuition. These costs may feel heavy, but they are tied to growth. Family tensions. Jupiter may also stir up underlying tensions at home. Differences between generations, such as older parents and younger children, could spark conflict. For example, you may want to modernize the house, but your parents resist change. Or a sibling's lifestyle choices clash with family traditions. Patience required. Aries is known for impatience, but this is a month where patience is essential. You may find yourself mediating family arguments, balancing progress with compromise, or resolving old disputes that suddenly resurface. Repairs and renovations. Many Aries will find themselves fixing, renovating, or dealing with secondhand property. Maybe you buy used furniture and restore it. Or perhaps you spend weekends repairing leaks, repainting, or upgrading electrical systems. It's tiring but rewarding. So, while Jupiter brings expansion, it also demands effort. Think of it like building a new house. You spend money, sweat, and time, but you also end up with something valuable that lasts for years. 3. Venus in the house of conflicts. Money and relationships tested on October 11th. Venus, the planet of love, money, and pleasure, moves into your house of conflict, debts, and rivalry. For Aries, this creates challenges, especially in areas of finance and relationships. People problems. Venus here suggests issues with people management. If you lead a team, you may find staff making mistakes, not cooperating, or needing more guidance. If you're a parent, children might act rebelliously. If you're a manager, disputes with subordinates may frustrate you. Money not full. Income may come in, but not in full amounts. For example, if you're paid commission, deductions, or delays may reduce your take-home. If you sell online, platform fees or shipping costs might cut into profits. Ship profits. Imagine running an e-commerce business. Your sales numbers look good, but after fees, advertising, and packaging, the net profit feels disappointing. This is exactly Venus in the house of losses. Financial conflicts with loved ones, money discussions with partners, siblings, or children could lead to tension. Maybe your partner wants to spend on luxuries while you prefer saving. Or a child needs expensive tuition that stretches the budget. Relationships under strain. Venus here can make you feel irritable or easily frustrated in relationships. Small issues, like sharing chores or splitting bills, may spark arguments. This doesn't mean disaster. It simply calls for awareness. If you approach finances with careful planning and relationships with kindness, you'll navigate this transit with minimal damage. 4. Luck and unusual opportunities. The role of Rahu and Fracate amid these challenges, there's a surprising twist of luck. The alignment of planets 7 and 8 in your house of gains suggests strange but helpful opportunities. Unusual jobs. You may receive offers for work that feels unusual or outside your comfort zone. For example, a friend might ask you to design a website, even though you've never done it professionally. Or you may get a sudden freelance order in a niche skill. Short-term investment gains. Aries may see lucky returns from quick investments, like buying and selling stock, crypto, or property in a short window. But remember, these are not stable. The profits come quickly and may vanish just as fast. Unexpected money. You might suddenly receive money from odd sources, a refund you forgot about, money from overseas, or payments related to technology and creativity. Picture selling an old laptop and discovering it's worth more than you thought. Luck is fleeting. These gains are not permanent. They're like gusts of wind that lift your sail for a moment. Enjoy them, but don't rely on them as long-term income. 5. Health and emotional well-being. Finally, let's talk about health. Aries is a sign of action and energy, but the first half of October asks you to slow down and watch your well-being. Tiredness and frustration. Your ruling planet's instability can make you feel easily drained. Some days you wake up energized. Others, you feel like you're dragging your feet. Don't ignore these signals. Rest when you need to. Emotional health. With Venus in a difficult house, moods may swing. You could feel discouraged, disappointed, or even question your own path. Remember, these emotions are temporary. They reflect cosmic tides, not your permanent reality. Stomach and digestion. Watch your diet. Venus in the house of illness often affects digestion. Avoid overeating, spicy street food, or risky snacks. If you feel bloated or uncomfortable, consider lighter meals and hydration. Fluctuating emotions. One day you may feel unstoppable, the next day moody and tired. This is normal under these transits. The key is balance. Don't overwork when you're energetic, and don't despair when you're down. Bringing it all together. So, Aries, what does the first half of October 2025 teach you? It's a period of family focus, household growth, and practical challenges. Jupiter blesses your family and property, but but also brings household expenses and tensions. Venus challenges your finances and relationships, demanding patience and smart money management. Luck brings fleeting but exciting opportunities for gain. Your health and emotions need care, reminding you to rest and recharge. In many ways, this is a month of foundations. You may feel weighed down by repairs, bills, and family issues, but these are exactly the things that build long-term stability. Think of it as renovating your life. It's messy, noisy, and tiring, but the end result is a stronger, more supportive home, both literally and symbolically. Closing advice for Aries: plan household expenses carefully. Don't overspend on luxuries. Focus on essentials. Stay patient with family. Conflicts are temporary, but bonds last. Be cautious with short-term luck. Enjoy quick gains, but don't gamble your future. Take care of your health. Rest, eat wisely, and don't push your body too hard. If you follow these, the first half of October becomes not just about surviving, but about building a secure, prosperous foundation for the future. So Aries, keep your fiery spirit alive, but channel it wisely. October may test your patience, but it also prepares you for long-term success.